Far away in the mountains, where the air was thin and mornings were silent except for the chirping of birds, there stood an old monastery. The monastery had no name on its gate, no banners, no noise, just peace, the kind of peace that makes you listen to your own breath. Inside lived 12 young disciples, all between the ages of 16 and 25. They were not saints, not yet, just seekers. Each had come here to learn, to grow, and to quiet the storms inside their minds. Every morning, before sunrise, the disciples walked down to the nearby village, carrying empty bowls and soft cloth bags. It was their way of collecting alam, gifts of food, rice, and offerings from the villagers, not for begging, but to learn humility. Among the disciples was a 17-year-old boy named Arav, sharp eyes, gentle nature, eager to learn. But recently something inside Arav had changed. It began innocently. On one of their early morning visits to the village, he noticed her, a village girl, maybe 16. She would come out quietly, place some grains or fruits in the bowl, and smile politely before stepping back. That first day Arav had simply bowed his head in gratitude, but the next day he waited a little longer near her house, and the next day he smiled back. Then it became a habit. Every morning, even when the other disciples split up to cover different streets, Arav would choose the path that led to her home. He didn't speak to her, he didn't cross any boundaries, but inside, a quiet storm had begun. The monastery had one simple rule. Every night before sleeping, each disciple had to write in a personal diary, whatever thoughts, emotions, experiences they had to be written, honestly and completely, and Arav, sincere as ever, wrote everything. There's a strange warmth in my chest when I see her. Her smile stays in my mind longer than it should. Am I falling in love, or am I just distracted? He didn't understand what was happening inside him. He still meditated, still chanted, still served his guru with respect. But something within him was always restless. A few weeks passed. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the mountains and the sky turned orange, Guru Vishrant, the elder monk and master of the monastery, sat under the Bodhi tree, watching his disciples enter the prayer hall one by one. His eyes, calm like a still lake, quietly observed Arav. There was a shift in his energy. His focus had dulled. His rhythm had changed. He wasn't disobedient, just distracted. Later that night, after everyone had gone to sleep, the guru called out, "Arav, bring me your diary." Arav froze. His heart skipped. He had written everything in it, even the thoughts he was afraid to say aloud. But he obeyed. He handed over the diary with trembling hands. Guru Vishrant read in silence, page after page, word after word. No anger, no judgment. After a long pause he looked up and said gently, "Sit down, Arav. It is time we speak, not as guru and disciple, but as human to human." The old monk began slowly, his voice like soft rain on dry earth. "You are not wrong to feel what you feel. You are not bad. You are not weak. What you are is growing. At your age, the body starts releasing powerful chemicals, hormones. They are not evil. They are natural. They prepare the body for adulthood, attraction, bonding. But if we do not understand them, they can confuse us, even control us. What you're feeling, the racing heart, the restlessness, the longing, it's not love, Arav. It is infatuation, a biological response. It doesn't mean she is your destiny. It doesn't mean you are meant to be together. It only means your mind has attached a story to a pleasant feeling. And if you don't learn how to handle this now, every smile, every pretty face, every soft voice will shake your peace. You will keep chasing shadows, thinking it's love." Arav's eyes welled up. "Then what should I do, Guruji? Ignore it? Kill my feelings?" Guru Vishrant smiled. "No, my child. Don't fight your feelings. Observe them, sit with them, see how they rise and how they fall. Feel the wave, but do not let it carry you away. Let this become your greatest training. Anyone can meditate in a silent room, but true peace is when your mind stays steady, even when your heart trembles." That night Arav sat by the temple steps alone. He looked up at the moon, then at his diary. He didn't feel ashamed anymore. Instead he felt aware. For the first time he understood that his mind wasn't his enemy. It just needed guidance. And from that day onward he still walked to the village. He still saw her. But now his heart was calm. He smiled with detachment, bowed with respect, and walked away, knowing that not every feeling needs to be followed. Moral of the story: Friends, there comes a time in everyone dips life when a smile, a moment, or a person touches our heart deeply. We start to believe, this must be love. But remember, not every feeling, not every attraction is a true connection. Sometimes it's just a passing emotion, a hormonal response that fades with time. At this age it's normal to feel confused, but staying confused is our responsibility. Guru Vishrant taught us, feel every emotion, but don't get lost in it. Understand your mind. Make peace with it. Because until you become the master of your own mind, the world will master your emotions.